Welcome to Tundra FX News. We're here today to give you a special viewing of the Arctic tundra. The Arctic tundra is located primarily in the northern hemisphere, in areas such as Siberia, Alaska, and Canada.
Abiotic factors that strongly impact this area are strong winds, little precipitation, short summers, poor soil, and permafrost that cover the land. There are not many plants and animals that live in this area due to the poor weather. The plants that live here are Arctic moss, Arctic willow, caribou moss, Labrador tea, and Pasquet flowers. The animals that live in this biome include the Arctic fox, caribou, grizzly bears, the harlequin duck, musk ox, and the snowy owl.
Due to the poor weather conditions in the Arctic tundra, the plants and animals must have adaptations to survive. To begin, the plants are small and short to be able to survive all the high winds that occur. Also, they don't require much heat nor water to survive. Now, the animals survive because of their thick coats of fur, their ability to migrate, and they have thick layers of fat underneath their skin to keep in warmth during the cold winter. In the Arctic tundra, there's lots of cooperation and competition in order for the animals to survive. Competition occurs between musk ox and caribou because of their large size. They compete in both territory and food. In comparison, the polar bears and the fox cooperate for their survival. Polar bears will do the hunting and will allow foxes to eat what's left over afterwards.
Hello folks! Today the temperature is a chilly -29°F outside with high winds of 30 miles per hour. We have unfortunately not seen the sun in 2 weeks, and we still have a few more months to go until the sun pokes out of the sky. Tomorrow's weather will be even chillier at a -43°F, which is well below the average of -30°F. But don't worry, the next couple of months will fly by, and it will be a nice average of 56°F outside this summer. But tomorrow we suggest everybody stays indoors. Now, sending it over to Molly Fox with suggestions on what to wear to stay warm. Thank you.
Hello folks, my name's Molly Fox and I'm here with your clothing update from the Tundra FX network. Today, as Emma previously told you, it is pretty darn cold outside. So here's what you should bring on your trip to the tundra. First, make sure you bring your winter coat, long johns, and leggings because it is freezing. You also don't want to forget your North Face boots, which are very, very warm. Now, you also want to remember your hats, your mittens, your gloves, and a scarf. And your hot cocoa, for sure, something you want to remember. Now, what other things you want to bring? Sweatshirts, heaters, hand warmers, your hot cocoa, a camera, a tent, a sleeping bag, blankets, and your hot cocoa. Can't forget that. You also want to bring your camera and plenty of water and food because there's not much out here. And what water there is, it's frozen. We won't be getting any rain or snow anytime soon in the Arctic tundra because honestly, we only get 6 to 10 inches a year and that happens in the summer. Now, let's send you off to Hadley to see what else you're going to do on your trip to the tundra.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Here I am live in the Arctic tundra enjoying a beautiful day of river rafting, one of the many recreational activities that you can do here. Another fun thing to do here is watch the wildlife in their natural habitat. Oh boy, what a long day of hiking. That's another one of my favorite activities to do in the Arctic tundra. One of the greatest points of interest in the Arctic tundra is viewing the northern lights in Chena Hot Springs in Alaska. You can be comfortable in a cabin while still enjoying the beauty that our Earth has to offer. Another thing you can do in the Arctic tundra is learn about the cultural history of the area by learning about the Tradoig Hawaiian people at the Danajo Cultural Center in Nari, Finland. Although these activities are a lot of fun, you can only really do them in the summertime. So if you're looking for some winter fun, You can go down south to the coniferous forests. But if you're really a fan of the winter, you could go further north to the polar ice caps, but it's kind of chilly there.
But hurry out to the Arctic tundra soon, or else you won't be able to enjoy any of these activities. This is because the Arctic tundra is threatened by global warming. The permafrost is melting, and soon a lot of these animals won't be able to survive there. They also are threatened by mining, oil drilling, and fracking. So come before it's too late. Because of the potential melting of the Arctic tundra, many animals that live there are endangered. For example, the polar bear, Arctic fox, the peregrine falcon, and bison. These animals can't live anywhere else.
As Molly said, global warming causes the permafrost in the tundra to melt, which releases CO2 into the atmosphere and furthermore makes global warming an issue. The tundra also plays a large role on the temperature regulation of the planet. As warm air rises from the tropical zone, it is cooled in the tundra and then sinks back down to the equator. This causes the weather and air currents that we know today. Without this system, climate would change drastically all around the world. Areas that once support life may not anymore. The tundra is also a winter home for many species of birds. If they were to disappear from the food chain, it would cause devastating changes to the other species dependent on them. The tundra is a key factor in global diversity.
From all of us here at Tundra FX News, thanks for watching.
And come visit us soon. Global warming plays a huge... Okay. Another thing you can do in the Arctic tundra...
For example, polar bears. Also Arctic foxes, peregrine falcons, and... Oh, never mind.
Redo. But if you really love winter, you could go further north to the polar ice caps, but it's pretty chilly there. From all of us here at Tundra FX News,